I
Well, that was
believe
smoothly handled.
Yes. I thought this was going right to Liz.
Okay, Liz has got the great two with her, the
Well,
one and only two.
I think what we could say here is that mother and child are doing very well since they delivered themselves on Broadway. Now I want to now straighten up because I want to ask you about something very serious. Now I'm going to ask you first, Chita.
Okay.
Because your name comes first for some inexplicable reason. What have you learned from doing the Ritz, from its opening, from the rink?
Yeah.
I'm never going to get this right. Bill Shelby is going to sue me
We
twice.
put ourselves together, Liz. No.
You're right. Okay, let's start over.
Okay.
What have you learned from doing the rink?
Oi. I have learned that I am right, to follow my instincts, to follow my feelings, to believe in what I really believe in. And this show has been very wonderful for me emotionally, and to work with Liza is, we've done it before, but in this particular show, it's just been sensational. What, you know, try to capsulize that is kind of hard, you know, but I guess I'm referring to the reviewers, you know, which I don't read anyhow, but
It trickles back what they say.
you can't help it. I mean, I don't walk around with plugs in my ears, you know. And you really, I'm right, you know, I'm right to feel the way I feel. And it's worked out just terrific.
Liza, what could you add to that?
Well, in the same
You all
context.
know Liza Minnelli.
Hi, guys. No. In the same context, I feel right, too.
Great question.
You know, I don't think it does matter whose name comes first.
Well, I don't
At
either.
all.
I was just kidding.
I know, Liz. Liz, I know you for as long as I know
Hold
you.
the bear for a
Yes,
while.
I'll hold the bear. Anyway, I've learned that I'm... No. I've learned that you just go straight ahead.
Right.
I've learned a lot more about saying it's okay, about letting go. I've learned a little bit more about my relationship with my own mother. And I've learned how to have fun every single night without letting it be a drag. That's because I'm working with a crazy person here who is just the best.
Well, now, seriously, the two of you seem quite different to me
Do we?
today than you did when you were here right before you opened. You were fun and crazy, and you were doing a lot of shtick and everything, and I know you would do it again if I give you the chance, but I mean...
You're not letting us, Liz.
Right, I'm sitting on you. But innately, I feel you're more dignified.
You know,
Is that because you're more relaxed?
yeah, I mean, we're in another phase. We're in a running home, comfortable phase now, and we don't have to be fearful of something that might block us from doing what we really, it's moving me because it's very important. That's why it's a sensational question. We really are comfortable because we love doing it every night, and nothing can stop us now. We're just there.
I have made some of my comments about this show in print and had the pleasure
Thank you deeply for that.
I mean, I really meant it. And had the pleasure of talking with Betty Furness before I ever saw it. And she said, women will mostly just love this show because they will really understand it. And she said she didn't know how men would. Do you think, Liza, that your male reviewers might have been a little tough on the mother-daughter relationship?
I don't know, because we get letters all the time. It's funny. I've never done a show where you get letters like this.
Yeah.
I mean, it's really quite amazing. Thank you for whoever's writing. Thanks a lot. Because there was a letter, almost an identical letter, that was sent to Chita and I. One was from a lady who said, I'm going home this minute. She was going back to wherever her mother was, and I'm going to wake her up and say, I'm sorry. I haven't talked to her in 15 years. I'm sorry. I love you. Fine.
Well, that was
A lot of those.
And Chita got a letter from a man who said he hadn't talked to his son in a long time, and he was going to call him. As soon as he finished the letter, he was going to call him.
If I can say it quickly, this one man remarked one night, he was sitting in the front row, and it was a very, when Dino said, your father says to you, hey, I'm being nice, you know, and he was very brutal. This man laughed out of nerves because he recognized that sound and that feeling, and then I heard him say, oh, I'm sorry. You know,
Well,
he was caught up. It was wonderful.
it seems like a lot of sort of emotional things are happening in this context. I don't want to belabor this, but Liza's wonderful interview yesterday in the Times of where she talks about her mother, and your mother will be competing with you again tonight. Liza, she'll be on television while you're on stage.
Tonight?
Yes, tonight on Channel 13.
Oh, but I'm with her.
So there you are. You're competing with
Oh, I
yourself.
hope. Oh, you guys, if you watch that, please come and see me later. I'm a little better now.
Well,
Fugly then.
I want to ask you one thing. Do you ever fight? Do you ever fight the way you fight on stage? Have you ever had any experience of disagreeing with each other and or really being angry?
No,
Never.
we really haven't.
Because you're really like sisters or something. I mean, seem very close.
We're very honest with each other.
Yeah, and if anything is wrong, or if Chita suspects
I will
anything is
say.
wrong, she says, this, she'll go with
Stop it
anything.
right in the
She'll say,
bud.
this feels hot. Whatever we're having here now feels hot. There, now you want to handle it? I don't.
You know,
want to talk
we
about it?
should.
Let's deal with it.
It's good.
She made me laugh. I can't fight with her because she makes me laugh too hard, and she never does anything to make me want to.
Well, now we have alluded a few times to the critics, which we don't want to give them too much credit because they shouldn't be given too much. But I do think we should say that in spite of some of the critics not liking the rink, you were sold out. People were fighting to get in, and you seem to be happy and well-adjusted. And could I just ask you, who got the other one of these skates? Because if I find this person, it's a size 6. I'm going to sell this for charity, and I'm just very frustrated having one skate.
We'll see if we can get the other one.
Well, we
Send
couldn't
me
find two
another
orchids that matched, Liz, or we would have got you both skates.
It's a great skate.
Listen, you know,
It's
a lot of the
great skate.
reviewers
I've
were...
never gotten flowers in a skate before.
we thought
That
it was
was-
well
A lot of the reviewers were really wonderful to us, so we don't want to sound like we're...
Absolutely not.
I mean, you know, when Martin Gottfried said
Yes,
said all those
that's
wonderful
true.
things, and Pia and, you know, we're really in good shape, and we're so happy.
I
be happy
think
with
Broadway in New York is so lucky to have you. I can't tell you. Thank you for coming back to be with us, Chita.
Thank you, Liz.
Liza, the Rink. There, I got the name right.
Liz, thank you. That is Live at 5 for today. We thank you for watching, and thank you for joining me today while
Thank you,
Jack
Sue.
is out for a
Nice to be
moment.
here.
We hope you'll be with us tomorrow when our guests will include John Hausman, Shirley Jones, and Itzhak Perlman. News 4 New York is next.
This has been live.